On the news tonight, federal government declares free train ride for passengers across the country in the spirit of Christmas. Plus, Lagos state government captures more than 100 widows in its health insurance scheme at no cost. A very good evening to you and thanks for joining us on the news at this hour. I am Joy Ken Abapuya. More than 1,780 startups in agriculture have benefited from disbursement of over 3 billion naira aimed at boosting their productivity in three agric value chain in Lagos State. Musa Toliat reports that the empowerment program stems from a tripartite agreement between the federal government, Lagos State government, and the World Bank.
Small-scale farmers comprising women and youth came in large number to be part of the program aimed at turning their fortunes around through agriculture. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says the scheme, known as Agro-Processing, Productivity, Enhancement and Livelihood Improvement Support, appeals, is targeted at boosting investment and agro-processing capacities in aquaculture, poultry and rice value chain.
We're strongly committed to enhancing the agricultural productivity of small and medium-scale farmers in Lagos State and improving value addition along our agricultural value chain, which is our core objective under the Lagos Appeals project.
Plans are also being finalized to deploy technology for improved efficiency and productivity to attain food sufficiency and security across the metropolis.
The Ministry of Agriculture is not resting on its oars in ensuring exploitation of all modern innovations to make the sector appealing to the youth in the state.
The program is strategically targeted at providing technical assistance in business planning and training.
High point of the event is the presentation of checks to the beneficiaries.
It's a very, very good source of empowerment, and I hope and I pray that it will make us employers of labor.
I'm praying that it will do more and more for we physically challenged people.
Lagos State government is also engaged in intervention programs and development of agricultural zones in Ekpe, Ikorodu and Badagry. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Lagos State Health Management Agency is collaborating with faith-based non-governmental organizations to capture widows on the state's health care delivery initiative at no cost. This has resulted in the free registration of more than 100 widows in the Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme. Again, Musa Toliat reports.
The Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme, tagged Ilera Eco, is an initiative of the state government aimed at ensuring that residents in indigent communities have access to affordable health insurance. In a bid to reach out to the vulnerable population, especially widows, the Lagos State government is working with faith-based organizations to drive the health insurance initiative.
We have made healthcare very affordable. I don't want you to watch it. Affordable such that everybody in the state, regardless of their social economic class, can have access to quality health care.
Life can only get better for these 100 widows whose enrollment on the Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme has been bankrolled by this faith-based organization.
We have in partnership with LASHMA. The widows are more of the indigent people. If they have a health insurance policy which they can access, then even if anything goes wrong health-wise, at least there will be that initial assistance.
About the health insurance, they are paid for the people. I really appreciate about that one too.
It was a very good program that helped people, that helped the needy.
The Lagos State Health Management Agency, alongside the Office of Civic Engagement, is carrying out a sensitization program on the health insurance scheme across the state, and the involvement of non-governmental organizations can only complement the state's laudable health initiative. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The federal government is spreading the spirit of love and giving, which is synonymous with the season. This is why passengers navigating the Lagos-Ibadan rail corridor can from now enjoy free train ride until the 4th of January 2022. The Lagos District Manager of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Jerry Oche, disclosed this to Hingino John Adams in an interview.
The Mobolaji Johnson train station, Ebutemeta, crowded with Ibadan-bound passengers. Precious Abuya and Tolashe Sunday are excited to have a new experience as they wait to catch a train for the first time in their lives.
A journey of 4 hours will be 2 hours 30 minutes. It's a thing of joy.
I heard from a friend that it's actually nice, so hopefully I'll get home on time.
Sights like this are normal during festive seasons as many passengers travel to celebrate the Christmas and New Year holidays with families and loved ones. Some worry that the usual number of trips will not accommodate the influx of passengers. The good news here is that such fears are being allayed by the Nigerian Railway Corporation.
We increased the number of trips because of the Yuletide season, and this is just to meet people's request. On normal days, that is the weekdays, we're doing 2 trips every day, morning and evening. So we've increased that to 3 trips. We started this on the 20th, and then Friday and Saturday that we were doing 3 trips before. Now we're doing 4.
Passengers plying the Lagos-Ibadan rail corridor commended the federal government for the gesture.
We have a different approach to transport business in Nigeria. I think we have to commend the brains behind this kind of setup because it's near perfect.
It's safer, you are sitting comfortably, it's almost like you are in an aeroplane.
While the excitement continues about the kind gesture of the federal government, the optimism here is that there is enough time to catch the next free train because it is a long holiday. In Lagos, Hingino John, NTA News.
Now, it's a few hours to Christmas and preparations are in top gear, but there is a bit of a drawback, the high cost of commodities. Adobe Obichina visited some markets earlier today. Here's an update.
Yuletide is a season of merriment. For this reason, many people visit markets and shopping outlets to stock their houses and accommodate visitors during this period. However, the hustle and bustle that comes with the season, especially in markets, seems absent this year. Business owners in some markets were idly in their shops as they complain of low patronage, especially as Christmas is just a few hours away.
The Christmas shopping was quite dull this year because I guess the economy is bad. You can see there's nobody around, unlike previous years where we have many people trooping into, to buy things. But right now, it's a bit quiet. In fact, it's a lot quiet.
Business is going though not that much, but thank God, at least people are coming. But the state of the country now, things are not fine like that. So people are trying to manage their budget and everything.
There is nothing. Everything is too high. Even it's affecting us. It's not like before.
For Mrs. Patricia and Mr. Jide, the cost of items in the market has for people to purchase items to celebrate in their families.
One bag of rice, you cannot be boast of using 50,000 naira to get all the food stuff at home. One bag of rice is 30,000, 32,000 naira. I went to go and buy even Nigerian rice. I bought it at the rate of 23,000 naira.
I'd say it's probably because there's an increase in price of dollar compared to naira, and importation price are increasing also. So it's just like it is fusing the increment of the price.
As Nigeria celebrates the season, it is important to share with friends and families that cannot afford to celebrate the season due to financial constraints. In Lagos, Adobe Obiechina, NTA News.
And on a lighter note, fashion and designing is among lucrative businesses that boom during Christmas. Tailors attest to making more money during the Christmas season, but are customers satisfied with their services? Must people wear new clothes to celebrate Christmas? Annie Daniels has answers to these questions and more.
I can't say that I will never weep. Tell everything. Everything finished. This was amen.
That was Aminat Woduni. From all indications, you can tell she's making brisk sales. Even though not a Christian, Aminat looks forward to Christmas every year.
We go to the extent of, requesting from loans, from microfinance, from others, from friends. So be able to acquire the money to get the market done, because we have our sales faster than the other months.
Okay, what about clothes? In all the markets visited, they were all in high demand. Textiles and already made wares. Uche Utumo and Victor Ndukwe are tailors, whose shops have remained besieged by customers.
All your customers are your friends now, so everybody wants to make his or her own dress, so you can't reject any clothes that your former customers bring to you. Whether you finish it or not, you can do the one you can do.
So I'm not going to look because of their face, but they pity them. Some left their house this money because of they want to make their clothes.
With few days to Christmas and heaps of fabric still piled up in their shops, are they sure they are not biting more than they can chew?
All these customers, some of them are not here. When you don't tell them, say, we have work, they will not hear. They will just say, will they play?
Some can leave their own for New Year period time. They will collect their own that time.
These respondents are not happy their fabrics are not yet ready. And for these respondents, already made wares come handy.
When you're talking about something you can use and you still have to use it often, they prefer ready-made than cut and sew.
No compare ready-made with the one you pick yourself and be able to watch here the material. Check out the material before you buy. Most times the ones you buy from us last longer than ready-made. You don't even know how they get the material.
So I ask, must people wear new clothes for Christmas?
It's very important because while I was growing up, my parents ensured that we all have new dresses.
Don't you think they are getting it all wrong? Christmas, of course, is a season of love. So let's celebrate Christmas with adequate knowledge about the reason for the season.
In Lagos, Annie Daniels, Nta.
And that's it from me at this time. Entertainment news comes up after this break. I am Joy Ken Abakuya. Have a wonderful Christmas celebration.
How to make a perfect bowl of love? A perfect blend of taste that brings every ingredient to life. The fusion of different spices. The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses. The heart-warming deliciousness. And the satisfaction that comes from every bite, which makes you say, I love my Indomie. How to make a perfect bowl of love? A perfect blend of taste that brings every ingredient to life. The fusion of different spices. The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses. The heart-warming deliciousness. And the satisfaction that comes from every bite, which makes you say, I love my Indomie.